Hey everyone, it's Brittany, and we're back with another episode of Unboxing with Rampant Wolf Games. Today, we're taking a look at Lord of the Rings, Journeys in Middle-earth. Let's dig in. Alright. So, stop. So this is a cooperative game. Cannot be played without the companion app. So this one is an app-driven game. We don't mind that. We actually quite enjoy that, just because it helps us with the storyline, get some sort of flavor in there. And then, of course, Fantasy Flight gives you all the catalogs that they insist on sending. And then the Learn to Play. So this gives you a component guide, which is great. We like to know what the components are when we're trying to figure out what's what. And a how to play. It looks like it talks about like movement here and what each card does and how map tiles are figured out. And then the rules reference. Of course, you have some of the iconic art that you'll recognize from any of the movies, or what you made up in your head when you read the books. So this goes through and it talks about, it looks like this is basically a glossary of what things do and how things are done. And then we get into the map pieces. So there are about 8 different boards in there. I'm going to hand these off to my wonderful opener because I can't open these worth crap. There we go. See? Magic. I'm not going to punch any of these out because I'm going to leave that up to Dave because he gets all happy and giddy when he has to punch things out. So these look like it's hexagons, which slot into each other to make a modular board. They're already starting to pop out, so I'm going to treat these pretty gingerly. So there's tokens interspersed throughout just to monopolize on cardboard space. Oh, that one is coming out now. Really nice detail from what I can see on these map pieces, which will create an additional flavor to the game. So before I try to pop out any more of these, I'm just going to put those to the side. And then miniatures. So these look like they're the Orc or Urukai. Trying to figure out where my camera is here. So just a figurine there. See if it's going to focus. It doesn't look like it's going to be cooperating with me. But it's a whole bag of miniatures of gray bad guys. Like there's this big guy that I really don't want to come face to face with. Looks like a troll that I just threw across the room. Alright. And then these look like our uncanny heroes. So from what I can understand with this game is these are the characters when they're young, traipsing around Middle-earth, where I can understand and appreciate the concept, but if you're a literary person like me, it's hard to kind of deviate from what you've read and what you've learned. So it's going to be an interesting concept to try and wrap my brain around, just because I've known them as Frodo and Sam from the Shire. Not really much adventure in their lives other than drinking and festivals and eating food and whatnot. So these look like special, probably like response cards and action cards and anything that you can do. I know I'm being super descriptive right now, but when I don't know the game, that's all I got. And it looks like there's different types of cards. I'll just take them out here. So there's these ones, they have a hand on them. So I think these are things that you can carry, like daggers, or garb that you can wear, or what you might have mentally, like clever wit, like our dear Bilbo. And then there's more item cards here. So these ones look like they are actual items. They have a little pouch on the other side. I'll take these out as well. Oh, so there's like Storm Maker. Looks like a scouting ability, and then there's some of these. This one has the face of the Balrog on it. These would probably be negative effects, like surrender. And then back to some of the rings, and these look like damage cards. But yeah, they're kind of interspersed. Not really super clear on what they do, but we'll find out when we play the game. And then it looks like there's only 2 other things in here. Trusty stands for, I'm not sure what, because I didn't see any, I don't know, stands. Probably when the heroes were just cardboard. And then your hero cards. So let's take a look, just because we want to see what sort of iconic heroes are in here. So, of course, there's Aragorn, Bilbo, when he was a young lad. Elena, not familiar with that character, but then again I haven't read the books in years, so she very well may be in there. I know she's not in the film. Legolas, oop, there we go, Legolas, as portrayed in the book, because Legolas in the book was not blonde-haired, he was dark-haired. Gimli, our trusty dwarf, and Barivor, another character that I'm not familiar with. But yeah, so we do have some of the iconic, like Aragorn and Gimli. We always know that we don't toss a dwarf. But just to do our cursory thing, nothing else in the box. So I'm actually quite excited to see how in-depth this game is and what it requires. Ooh, almost forgot to show you this one. Oh, I gotta get someone to open that. Move this out of the way. And all these things too. So, this is an expansion. And these expansions, this one's called Villains of Eriador. And it feels like there are minifigures in here. And that's it. So, let's see which ones we have in here. So we have Atarin, Golgatar, and Colfang. So it's a wolf, but looks like a troll, and I don't know, some helmeted individual that you can't see their face. Some more cards just to advance the game. And then the minis, of course. So this one is Atarin. This is Golgator. And this one is Colfang. So it looks like a pretty well thought out game. It's going to be interesting to see how Fantasy Flight pulls this one off.
And that was Lord of the Rings, Journeys in Middle-earth. Tune in next week when Dave returns to do an unboxing of Dune by Gale Force 9. Now remember, the rules are just a suggestion. Play the game how you want to play it. See you later.